Hello everyone, welcome back to another review, and today we'll be reviewing a Sonic the Hedgehog product, Sonic the Hedgehog Superstars Diorama. What a stupid name. You could have come up with something more clever. Like, I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Superstars Fang attack set. But anyways, the star of this whole product right here is Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel, whatever you want to call him. This purple wolf weasel right here. This guy's back in action. Looking great just like back in the old days. Very main classic, and the reason why this whole diorama is actually worth buying. So, obviously you get Fang, you get his bike, the Marvelous Queen, you get the speed shoe monitor, nice display piece, and a classic Sonic, which I kind of wish that he had a different type of face. Unfortunately, he doesn't. It's just a regular smile, but for how many classic Sonics that you get in multiple sets, you can probably just paint over this stuff, customize it's useful. It can be useful to have multiple Sonics, especially if you're a person that does stop motion. And lastly, we got this Sonic sign that flips around from Sonic the Eggman. Classic. Need it. You gotta love it. Looking around to the box. I was curious. I was thinking about Fang's tail. I was thinking, how does he fit that tail in there? Apparently, there's like an open slit right here. You can just slide the tail through. That probably would hold him in place on the bike. So, good idea overall. Really nice. The only thing I think this thing should have had maybe an effect piece where he has like a white laser beam coming out from the center right here. In Sonic Superstars, where it's just like ray beam. And of course, here are some other figures, 2.5-inch figures that you can get in the line, if you can find them. Feels like this thing should have already been released, but I'm just now finding it. Luckily, I don't have to deal with scalpers on eBay, because within the Sonic community, within these Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog products, scalpers seem to love to scalp all the Sonic figures. Why? I have no idea. I call that market abuse. But anyways, let's open this up. And here is everything out of the box, looking nicely. Actually, just thinking about it. This sign, how about this? If it lands on Eggman, then I end the video. And if it lands on Sonic, then I'll continue the video in this review. Let's see, am I going to be lucky? I'm not sure if that counts. It's got to be right in front, so I'm just going to ignore that. Just going to ignore that in a minute. Oh my god. Okay, it landed on Sonic, so I'm going to continue this video. So yeah, you got this nice goalpost with a spin of Sonic and Eggman, nicely printed. It's like a sticker on there. It's nicely drawn. You saying drawn, it's printed. It's actually printed. It's a good print. Like a 2D drawing. And for the best part of this is Fang. I love the look of him. I love the look of Fang. Always loved the look. I remember before when I was younger, I never really liked the shoes because I never understood why they look like this. Because I always look at these like these are socks and these are shoes. Why are the socks going over the shoes? And then when I got older, I was like, oh wait, those are just boots. These are not socks right here. That's just part of the boots. But still, even back then to now, they look like socks. Oh yeah. I was curious how they were going to do the hat thing with the ears. The skull came out very nicely. Got that nice classic eyes, simple face, big spiky cheeks, big tooth right here. It's kind of hard to see because it's white. His muzzle is white and his fang is white, and without any shading you can barely see it, but it's right here. That one triangular piece right there. Maybe they should have did a different shade for the tooth or just put shading around the tooth. I don't know. Because I noticed that tooth barely stands out. That Fang. Actually, I just realized Sega doesn't even call Fang the sniper anymore. They call him Fang the hunter. Like, what is that censorship? We can't say sniper now? Because he's always known as Fang the sniper. Yeah, I absolutely adore the detail. As for articulation, since this is a 2.5-inch figure, there's not going to be too much. Just some simple up, down, pull out to the side movement. No wrist articulation, no ankle, pivot, or any of that stuff. A simple foot going up about this much and going back with that tail. Let's see if we can get it. Go back about that much. Not too much though, but enough. Enough for a standard 2.5-inch Fang. Love the big honker he's got here. The hat is not removable. I'm sure if you take off the hat, it would just be like maybe a regular purple head. I don't know if there's any indentation. I'm sure it's just a regular purple round head on here. So if you're a person to pry this hat off, you probably could, but he's not really seen without his hats really much, unless you count the Archie comics. But he usually has his hat on all the time, so it's not really a big deal. Hat can stay on. Of course, he's got his nice little belt with his belt buckle going all the way around. Again, no tail articulation, none at the pivot here. It's just straight down, straight up. Kind of wish it kind of bent a little bit back like this instead of being straight up, but that's okay. Also, I noticed another thing that they refuse to do. They refuse, just like Shadow, they refuse to give Fang a gun when they know he has a gun. And for the classic version, he didn't even have a real gun. It's a pop gun. He usually has a pop gun. I mean, they gave him these open hands, but he didn't come with a pop gun. That's a signature thing for Fang. I guess Sega's just dodging bullets. Just dodging bullets. Didn't want to get in trouble. Because everything's for kids. We gotta protect the kids. Yeah, back then, when I was a kid, watched Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry had guns in it. It's called cartoon violence. Deal with it, people. Anyways, enough with Fang. Oh wait, he also has some pegs. So if your Fang has trouble standing, he's got some peg holes to put the stand on. And if you've been a Sonic collector for years, like I have, and you have the old Jawswear Sonic figures that came with a bunch of stands all the time, little circle pad things, and they can easily just peg in there. I do wish that when they do this, they actually come with stands instead of you trying to figure out where you can have an extra stand somewhere. But it's all good because usually they stand very nicely. Never really had a problem with Jakks Pacific Sonic figures standing too much. Not much of an issue there. Of course, you have a regular, good old Sonic. Good old classic 2.5-inch Sonic. Same thing with the arms, just rotating, moving up, down, both sides, head, articulation, all the way around. I didn't actually test Fongs with that. Head articulation all the way around, normal. Feet. Legs going back, legs going forward. Just regular good old Sonic, regular smile. It's a happy boy. All the paint apps look pretty good and where they should be on the figures. Now luckily, because I have extra little gun pieces, so I'm giving this the Fang. If this fits in his hand. Let me get it around his finger there. Alright. Happy birthday, Fang. You got your pew pew back. As he just drops it. And he falls over. I may need to use a piece of clay to have him hold this in better. Here's a little comparison of classic Sonics. This one is the Sonic that you get with, not the Death Egg robot, the, Eggman's Egg-O-Matic Eggmobile set. Or Sonic's just tired, he's done with Eggman's mess. I say they are the exact same height. Let's see. Yeah, the exact same height. I say the exact same thickness between the legs and arms. Same round ball, same head, basically. Just slightly different facial expression. Pretty much going for the same thing. Same shoes. Of course, peg holes. This is a nice look, though. One smiling, happy Sonic, one frowning, angry Sonic. At least Jakks Pacific keeps it pretty consistent. Other than Amy and Silver and their Jakks Pacific line, because 4-inch Amy is a little bit too big, in my opinion. Here's another 2.5-inch figure that I have. It's Mighty. Well, they had him in this pose permanently, but that's okay. Mighty looks to be a little taller than Sonic in this pose. I don't know how accurate that is, but I probably believe that Mighty is slightly taller than Sonic in the classics. Same thing as Knuckles is slightly taller than Sonic and Tails. Overall, pretty good. Scaling is pretty consistent. Here we got our basic standard monitor with the speed shoes. Sonic just hops on and go boom. Music starts playing and start dashing around. Very simple. It's got a peg hole. You can peg it in if you have another part of the Jakks Pacific diorama set. You can just put it somewhere. Or just put it about anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Pretty simple. Does the job. Stick it anywhere. Stick it here. Stick it here. Stick it there. Stick it anywhere. Lastly, last but certainly not least, you have Fang's hover bike. The Marvelous Queen. This thing's got pretty good detail going, or Jakks Pacific. Could be a little bit more detail with maybe a shinier tint of the yellow, making it gold. And I still like that little laser beam that shoots about right here. I would like that. But still a pretty nice model piece. You can see that Fang's got the navigator to locate Sonic or the Chaos Emeralds in there. Let's see if I get a better image. Alright, seems like it's just a simple sticker. There's the bike handles in there. Alright, nicely. Those look actually sculpted in there. Bike handles are sculpted. That's cute. Simple sticker with a control panel, navigation buttons. Right, very nice. Footrest, back seat, and the crevice where you put his tail through. Alright, very nice. Little window shield. I never understood why bikes like this had a window shield like this. Because when you're here, how does this tiny thing protect you? Because if you get hit in the face, you're getting hit over here. This is not going to do much for you. I guess if you crouch down, then it'll probably protect you a little bit, but you're still exposed. Never understood that about bikes. I'm thinking, does this move? Does this pivot at all? No. Wait, no. Because I'm thinking you should be able to pivot this because those are handlebars. It's just in a fixed position. It does not move. It's in a fixed position. There's a little bit of printing, a little right here. A little ventilation right there. Right, nice light details. And just a black ball back here. Here's the exhaust pipes, the thrusters. Very simple, pretty nice. Paint is thoughtfully placed. Yeah, overall, it does the job that it needs to do. I like it. Alright, let's get Fang on there. Put his feet up, spread his legs a bit. See, will he take the gun off? Will he fit nicely on here? Let's see. Let's see if he actually sits in this. Seemed like, yeah, put his tail in first. Put his tail in first might be easy. Alright, so you just kind of sit his tail in there first, and the rest of the body follows suit. That's kind of cute. There's like a little compartment for his tail. His tail just has a nice sitting place within the bike. Alright, then he just chills right here. His legs are kind of supposed to bend right here to get there, but it's simple, okay? It's simple thinking. And those arms are not supposed to go here, but I'm going to do that just because I can. Alright. I just want this to look as best as possible. Just trying to fiddle around with this. Alright, now Fang's just hovering around on his little hoverboard, hover bike, where he can shoot down Sonic. Overall, I think this mini set is sweet and simple, and would any collector of Sonic, and whether you're a new collector or not, would be happy with this minifigure set with Fang, his motorbike, and another classic Sonic. If you like Sonic, you got more Sonic. You always got Sonic. Sonic and everything. Sonic, 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 Sonic. And of course, Speed Shoes monitor. If you're willing to collect all the monitors that Jakks Pacific has made, here's another monitor for you. And of course, always happy to have a spin. Always happy to have a spin around sign. It's always fun. As soon as I get it to be in front. The spinner is going to determine my mood. Apparently, I'm feeling Eggman today. I'm just feeling Eggman-ish today. Yeah, overall, fun set. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I just think they should start coming with plastic stands for the figures. I wish Fang had a pop gun to go with this, but he does come with the hover bike, so that I guess evens out. It's fun. It's what he used in Superstars, and it's what he's been using in all of classic Sonic era. Marvelous Queen was always something Fang had. So that's great. Happy to have it. I do wish the 2.5-inch figures for Sonic at least could twist the wrists and twist the ankles. But you can't, and that's fine. Take the good with the bad. So yeah, 8.5 for this. Hope you guys found this useful, and thank you all for watching. If you like more figure reviews, I have more on this channel. Somewhere, I'm sure there's a playlist. You can look through my video list. There will be a bunch of figure reviews from different franchises like Sonic, Mario, Dragon Ball, bunch of things. Go check them out. I also use these figures for various stop motions. I have plenty of those stop motions, so you can give that a watch. Support the channel. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you really liked it, you want to hang out with me more, you can subscribe to my channel. Hopefully, I got another review coming for you soon. Thanks again for watching this video to the end, and see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Take care.